That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that's been built up over a lifetime. I don't think we were ever going to reach an agreement over the final strategy. But in the end, it was thanks to you that we managed to escape. So, thank you for saving us all.
No. I could not have done this on my strength alone.
Don't mention it. Looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say thank you.
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of it—
Xiao, she's
I am not!
You speak only the truth. I have no... I will keep your words in mind.
Really? It was a perilous situation we were faced with, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Hey, so... Ballchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever, is he? Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any pain?
The head? What about it? Is there any brain damage from the impact?
You need to tell us if you're not feeling well.
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we add brain damage to the equation... Oh, brother.
The heck are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I had an epic power nap, and now I feel like a million more. Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah! Wait, weren't we underground?
It's a long story. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help. I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate—
Crazy talk! You helped us first! Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that. Now that you mention it, whew, I am famished. Oh, I can barely walk here.
I'm hungry too, Senpai. Why don't we head straight over?
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
All right, well, I promise I'll take good care of— Oh, wait! Yelan left already. I was gonna—
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know. Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on.
What?
Oh, I want to hear this.
Me too. Count me.
Good idea! Let's do that! Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi was...
Sometimes the profoundest truths can also be the—
You betcha! Just leave it to us!
All right, Ito. Shinobu?
Oh, yeah! Grub time!
See you next time.
Finished taking care of business?
Oh, there wasn't any business. We were just saying goodbye to our friends.
You're still here. I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei, heading towards Liyue Harbor. Aren't you going with them?
We still had some stuff we want.
I figured it. I've checked the area. Nothing strikes me as out of the ordinary. Looks like now I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues. Let's hope—
We got it. We got it. We'll make sure they don't say anything. Please.
Oh. You figured me out, huh? Everyone really rose to the occasion this time. Where could that strange space have come from? And how has it existed down there undetected for so many years? I have to investigate this further. I have a feeling that whatever lies behind all this runs deep. Maybe so deep. Also, I think someone helped us out at the last minute. They did a good deed, of course, but somehow I couldn't tell anything about them. Anyway, these questions will have to wait for another time. I have some follow-up work to do and reports to make. So it's back to Liyue.
Bye, Yelan.
You knew I was waiting for you? Really? There's somewhere I want to go. If you have the time, you can join me.
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot go on forever.
The temple up ahead was built to remember Pervases. Maybe I came here because I had a realization.
You mean back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. Seeing Bosacius gave me the false impression that I'd traveled back into the past. You could dress up the Yaksha's life and call us valiant warriors, veterans of war. But the truth is, for Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle was no tragedy. And perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long, to die in the act of saving others would not have— So maybe—
Hey, don't say that. Oh yeah, Ushi wanted us to tell you. Ushi said he has the power to exorcise demons, so people use him to fend them off. He also said that he doesn't have any grand philosophies. He just thinks we should spend our lives around the people who make us happiest. Maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or shouldn't live our lives in this world after all. Yep, like people with visions. They have more resistance against your power, right? Well, anyway, there's loads of people out there who really care about you.
Suddenly you sound a lot like Bosacius and the others. They used to talk about how they hoped to live a mortal's life once the world was at peace. The Bosacius recorded in the Fantastic Compass had lost his sanity. He addressed the people around him as Alatus. I am Alatus, and Menogius is General Capisis. The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or Bosacius and Yelan's ancestors stayed underground to the end. So that space must have read their mind. Yelan was right in everything she said. Both of our proposals had their drawbacks, and both were sensible. I couldn't have done all I did without everyone's help, even in the final moments.
Well, Paimon still thinks you...
Yanfei and Yelan are correct. I always prepare for the worst-case scenario. If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in that moment, I don't think I would have been able... In the end, I still had...
But that's how it should be, right? You've known Zhang Li, Rex Lapis, for such a long time, and you've helped him...
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that space, I could sense what was left of Bosacius's memory. If I had to... It's good that one more person will remember him.
Menogias, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, the thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now, too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother! What's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my... I remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyoung.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius.
Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all. We are destined to misery. And yet, we have no fear.
Xiao.
It matters not. Rex Lapis had said that you are a witness. It is right that the events of the world are relayed to you. Bonanis, Menogias, and Indarius all perished, and only Bosacius's fate was unknown. This has always stung my heart like a thorn. Now that I know what happened in the chasm back then, I can finally put this matter to rest. Before we left that place, I picked up a stone. I thought if I could take it out with me, I would place it in the temple to Pervases in memory of Bosacius. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died in the Archon War thousands of years ago. He was younger than us. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers. Heroes. I like that word. Maybe the world will never be free of disaster. But there is good in the world, too. Even the darkest hearts have room for those they cherish. I accept your advice. From this day on, heroes will always look out for each other.
Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Okay, got it. But fish taste best when they're freshly blasted. Grill them over a fire and they'll turn extra crispy and smell so good.
Don't worry, Jean has informed me about all that a while ago. So, I went ahead and placed some orders at Good Hunter. Over the next few days, their chefs will be preparing the best fish fresh from the lake and cooking them right away. Freshly cooked fish served with Klee's favorite spices and my specially prepared desserts. I'm sure it'll be just as delicious.
Okay, then I promise I'll stay in the city. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for Miss... Is someone looking for us? Miss Honorary Klee was just...
Oh, little cutie and Paimon, you're here just in time. Looks like...
We had some time on our hands and wanted to look for something to read in the library. It's a new game Lisa made for me. We came up... Whoa!
As long as we keep Klee happy during these unique circumstances...
Oh, now that Paimon thinks...
It's not too serious, but the situation still... Recently, fish species native to Sumeru have... Luckily, Klee noticed some fish she'd never seen before while she snuck out to play. If it weren't for Klee, I'm afraid... And if a change occurs in the underwater ecosystem, it could very well affect the quality of water inside her lake.
I saved the day! I even got... So that's what happened.
The investigation team sent out a few to avoid disturbing. Jean said that Albedo's busy.
But I'm not bored anymore.
All right, please enjoy your...
Wait!
Don't you think it'd be... Besides, as the librarian, I still... Run along now. Have fun playing with Klee.
Okay, then.
Too slow.
We're here, Miss Honorary Knight. This is where we'll play Dodoko's Bombtastic. Whoa! Lisa picked it. All right, teach us how to play, Glee.
There's no such thing as pure freedom. In this world.
Dodoko, Jumpy Dumpty, and Clee, Sparks and Splash are the best! This game reminds... but come to think of it, why go to the trouble of finding the invading species? They could even give us some bombs and let us handle this!
Well, well. From the looks on your faces, it seems like you're having fun.
It's Lisa! You're here! We loved playing Dodoko's bombastic event.
Thanks for playing.
Oh, yeah, no, wait.
Aw, thank you for being so considerate. But if it helps keep you happy while you stay inside the city, I'll be more than... Of course, I understand. Anyway, I have...
A gift? Actually, I have a gift for Miss Honorary
We'll get to the gifts in a moment. Let me tell you the news first. That's right. The Knights have also determined the cause of their invasion. The species were
Luckily, they didn't cause too much trouble. But is it time for gifts yet?
Of course. Clee's been returning home on
When I was home at night, I looked through Albedo's crafting book and learned to make this. Da-da-da! Whoa! It's Dodo! I made a figure that looks like the Dodoko from Dodo. Even though I hope it'll remind you of the fun we had together. And blast a big with this, it'll feel like we're adventuring with Clee and Dodoko wherever we go. What's your gift, Lisa? I want
Well, it's a storybook about the little cuties were together. A most fitting.
Did you plan out the whole
No. As I've left a blank spot, I just thought of an even better idea. Since we're all here on this special occasion.
Sure! We got to see our friends and play games together! That's definitely... Come on then, Miss Honorary Knight and Paimon. Ready, Lisa? We had so much fun today. 3, 2, 1... Gotta go!
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's... their problem. Too slow. The wind rises. Yeah. Ancient album. You want to use my hat as an umbrella? Squall and fury!
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Huh. How about that?
Quit following me.
Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? We were just talking about you. This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
It's been too long. I'll bet you have some thrilling new tales from your excellent.
What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something
We were talking about...
What the...
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stonegate. It's not, though that does... In fact, it's a poetry gala! Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Who here during the land...
Oh, something about writing poetry.
That's right. At the dinner table that night, I just knew this young... And now, I've finally seized the chance to collaborate in the spirit of friendship and...
Beautiful!
Liua's poetry is known. Hu Tao and I will be the co...
Not at all, Venti. You followed my lead most excellently.
You flatter me.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved! Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be amazing! Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon...
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this. Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little.
Alright, so... Huh?
We came here
I already told you. I'm not going.
Xiao, you're here...
Never having penned a verse myself, how could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid, as you well know.
Hey now, there's a first time for everything, right? We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering and you don't even have to join us, but at least head down and take a look.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
I'll consider it.
It's nearly time. Why don't you all head to the venue?
Yes, that's right. Venti...
Gotcha! We'll be... Wow, it's so lively! Didn't think there'd be so many people here already. And a lot of them are familiar faces! Let's go say hi!
Too slow. The wind rises.
Well, look who's here.
Hey!
I was actually...
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebrate? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a...
Are you talking about Noelle? Yeah, she's super...
Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted...
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised.
Huh? What if it's...
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Okay.
Behold!
Diona! Traveler in Paimon? Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend your Of course I hate it. But it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all. Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know. Huh? How do you... All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks. Paimon thinks you'll end up getting... Just you wait! I ain't about to mess this up. Are you gonna write some poetry with us, too? Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards. You should join in! It'll be fun! Fine.
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks...
Representatives? No. We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue. But... I didn't really do anything useful so far.
Oh, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on.
What? No.
Anyway, Master Jean did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here. But I haven't written much poetry before, so
I actually have the same concern.
Yeah, plus, you won't be alone.
Really?
Perhaps.
But anyway, no backing up.
Sure. Maybe you could...
Oh, Mika beat me to it.
Quit following me.
Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Benches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Liyue and Mondstadt.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala. We're your hosts, Liyue's verse-monger of the darkest alleys, Hutao.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving. The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest, so please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words, just right from the heart in whatever form you like.
To help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days. Let's get right to
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something, right?
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around? Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will now give you some time.
And with that,
Oh, let's see home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why. Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to...
Dreams?
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area, and it's flying really high.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon!
It's nothing, really. Once you've spent enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick...
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition...
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it.
Something that flies high and far.
Oh, that makes sense.
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle. What do you think, Traveler?
Great. Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the...
Right, just like Venti said. As long...
Well, no matter what the... Let's go look at the next...
Oh, yes!
Quit following me.
This one says... I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips 1 piece at a time. The more you consume, the broader your mind. Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that!
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface-level meaning with riddles, or you'll...
Huh? So have you got any...
Xingqiu just hung that riddle.
Oh, so this is Xingqiu's riddle! You know, Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more... elegant.
This festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Hey, not bad! So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the sly, or...?
Not a chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
Ha! Meanie!
If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Maybe Paimon will! We'll see who stumps who! Traveler, you'll help Paimon come up with a riddle, right? Ha! At least you're nice to...
Then I look forward to
Ha! Let's start by, is this talking about some kind of animal? It's a chair. Huh? Diona, how did you guess it so quick?
No, of course I didn't write. I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from work.
Oh.
Are you trying to write...
Yep, and thanks to you,
Maybe I should try to come up with one.
All right, Paimon's riddle is now hanging up. No. Oh, okay, sure. Have fun.
Fury!
Witness the power of Gua! Huh? No, my sword!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
The wind rises. Upon the gale. You dare to gaze upon me?
Ring cutter!
Make yourselves at home!
Squall Fury!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Everyone hold hands!
Witness the power of Gua!
I see everything! Sharing my knowledge!
Know your place!
No, my sword!
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Everyone hold hands!
Behold! The wind rises.
I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
Ring cutter! Time to... No, my sword!
No rest for... Behold! Search for it! Hallam...
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword!
Squall Fury! As you wish, main Fräulein.
Hey! Sharing my knowledge!
Time to act. Witness the power of Gua!
Everyone hold hands!
The wind rises. Search for it. You dare to gaze upon me?
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave...
I see everything! Midnight Phantasmagoria! I summon thee!
Time to act.
By royal decree!
Behold!
too slow. Squall Fury!
Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom!
Ring Cutter! Body and no, my sword!
Oz revealed by...
Behold! That's far enough! Bow your head!
Wings of Darkness! Come, Sever Knight! Hey!
No rest for the wicked.
Search for it!
Make yourselves at home! By royal decree! Grow, grow, grow!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
The wind rises.
Everyone hold hands! Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
No, my sword!
Hey! Sharing my knowledge! Oz revealed by...
Behold! Know your place!
Rain outlines your fate.
The wind rises.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Ring Cutter! Body and no, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Squall Fury! How amusing!
Make yourselves at home! I see everything! By royal decree!
You dare to gaze upon me?
Let me weave you a verse.
Shadow Raven! Let night fall! I don't understand.
No, my sword! Body and mind.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Ring Cutter!
Everyone hold hands! I summon thee!
As you wish, main Fräulein. No rest for the wicked.
I summon thee!
outlines your fate.
By royal decree.
No rest for the wicked.
I see everything.
Oh. relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries.